Hey man. So it's a bit late here. It's about 3 a.m. But I'm just awake. I couldn't fall asleep. I'm just thinking, and I've just decided now is the time to make a video about something I know nothing about. So, last night was St. Patrick's Day. I guess it was yet 2 nights ago now. God, fuck. And Godwinson was streaming about some e-girl whore named Elaine. And I jumped in for a second just to see what was going on, and they were talking about some fucker who was making fun of angry video game nerd, probably some Cinemasker hate or Cinemasker truth motherfucker. Your days are numbered, Cinemasker truth. I'm telling you. But I didn't watch the whole. Like I just watched for a second, and then I saw later that he asked me to cut a promo on Elaine, and I wasn't there. So this is the promo on Elaine. I'm doing it now. Better late than never. You know, so what I have on Elaine, I'm just gonna read. I'm not gonna read the whole fucking Kiwi Farm thread. I don't need to. You can go in the details if you want. If you want to dig into lolcow shit, the lolcow like lore, the deep meat of this, go for it. But we're just gonna keep it simple and clean, like Kingdom fucking Hearts. I looked at the very first like post on the lolcow.farm thread, and this lit bitch has her tits hanging out and is holding a gun and is like trying to like e-pose for her fucking goddamn show or whatever. And instantly I know what the fuck this is. And I can also see I think she's trying to like stream with Godwin, she's trying to interact with him or whatever. And instantly I can tell you exactly what the fuck this is. This is some textbook e-girl horse shit with her disgusting fucking tits hanging out on the fucking internet. Let me tell you something, okay? Pro tip. We don't want to see them. Thousands, hundreds of porn addicted fucking simp losers will tell you online how much we want to see your tits. They'll always post it. Pro tip to any e-girl in question. They'll always post asking for them. Do not show me or anyone online your goddamn fucking tits. Put them away. I don't want any of this. You should be fucking learning this by now. Never post your goddamn tits online. We don't want to fucking see them. None of us do. Jesus Christ. I don't want to fucking see this shit. It's gross. I don't care how many people tell you how hot or whatever the fuck they want to tell you you are. I don't want to see your goddamn whore tits on the goddamn fucking internet. Put them the fuck away. You were a grown adult fucking woman. Fucking learn basic bitch shit. You don't post your tits online. Now I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, I'm sure some fucking asshole, will say, oh, I want to see them or whatever, or someone will ask you for them online. We don't. Okay? Porn addicted cum brain fuckers, like, yeah, maybe they will, but you know what? If you're genuinely trying to be something on the internet, don't show it. But you're not genuinely trying to be anything because you're a fucking e-girl, dumb little bitch. Look at me. I'm going to post about Kiwi Farms. I'm going to post about, here's my breasts. What if Josh, they're calling me cute. Textbook. Like fucking clockwork, these things show up and ruin the fucking world that we live in. Constantly. It doesn't go away. Tomorrow, there'll be a new one. Snacks was one. Which, by the way, apparently, she's fucking sending feet pics to underage Torba time. Oh, who could have told... I didn't have the photos, because, I'm not digging for that, but, bro, like, come on. They're all the same. And that's why today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little textbook breakdown. Because I've got my easel up here. That's right. We're going for it. We're doing a little bit something special today. Then we're going to do Kahool's Guide to E-Girls. Because really, I can go into details on Elaine and how she's an ugly, dumb bitch. Right? But the reality is Nadine's going to probably make her excited and she can give her what she wants. So Elaine is just another. We're not going to talk about Elaine anymore Instead, we're going to talk about the species that Elaine embodies. She's another in a long line of e-girls. I'm going to write this out for you. Can you see that? That's too small. I need to get a bigger pen. Give me a second here. Gotta find a big honking pen. Do I have a big honking pen? I've got a marker. We'll see how this works. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Sweet. The e-girls. This is your crash course from Professor Kahool here. What is an e-girl? Because I think a lot of people forget. I've noticed this is happening. The lessons of history are being fucking forgotten by the new era because they're not being taught to them. The other day, a little anecdote here. Side note, I was in a Discord server the other week, and in walks this Discord server. You know, I like to hang out on Discord servers sometimes because it can be fun to like kind of hear what the fuck happens. I don't do it as much, but you have to understand, I'm come from the BYBS age when you can go in a Discord server, right? You go to the Anime Mafia Discord server, and there's some fucking crazy shit happening all the time. And it was just funny to be involved in. It's funny to listen to this drama unfold in front of you. But I was in this server, and some dumb cunt is fucking in there, and she's going about some shit. And then, out of nowhere, some other dude stumbles in, fucking goes, "What the fuck, you bitch?" I'm not gonna talk about the names here, although I will mention one name. "Oh, you bitch, I fucking trusted you! I fucking trusted you, and you doxed me, I trusted you! Oh!" And then she starts screaming his name, the top of the lungs, and then, I'm not gonna say his name, but the other person in the server said, "Nah, it's not even his real name. He changed it to Dante." So this motherfucker had a normal name, and he changed it to Dante, like from Devil May Cry. So, not the smartest tool in the shed. But anyways, this dumb fucking whore is just screaming at him. But here's the thing. This guy told his docs to this e-girl. Dumb. How the fuck are we still making these mistakes, people? You should know better, but we don't know fucking better. So I'm going to give you the top signs of how to identify an e-girl, like Elaine. So, number one. All the time, 100%, girl online. Obvious. This is not, I should make this clear, not every girl online is an e-girl, but all e-girls are girls online. That makes sense? So trannies aren't e-girls. Girls you meet in real life aren't e-girls. You know, even if they act like e-girls. Unless you're meeting this person on the internet and they are a girl, an actual woman, not an e-girl. Trans people can act like e-girls. I mean, very similar. Due to their injection of estrogen fucking with their brain, I think. But they're different. And they act differently, and you can tell them apart, and you can tell the two very separately. The day you can't spot the difference between a trans person and an e-girl online is a dark day for the internet. Remember that. Don't allow that to happen. 2. Attention whore. Now, attention whore. Obvious. These are just basic things, but attention whore, right? What that means is not even that they like attention, but they will do anything to get attention. Okay? Right? Like, I like attention online. I'm a fucking attention. I enjoy making videos. It gets to the juices flowing. I like when videos are made about me. I like watching videos I make do well. It's just a natural dopamine response in all human beings. The problem becomes when you're an attention whore, you do fucking anything for it. Like, for example, goes after biggest e-dick. This is important. Look at what Elaine's doing right now. Who's she going for? She went for Josh, now she's going for Goblinson. Okay? And she's pinging and negging and attacking and like going for, right? I dropped my phone. I dropped it. I was gonna say she's going for Godwinson, she's going for Josh, she's going for the big boys in the sector, right? And she wants someone to give her attention. Why? Not because she wants anything from Godwinson or Josh. Personally, she isn't like, trying to be their friend or trying to like sleep with them. Although sometimes they will do these things. E-girls will sometimes have e-sex or even have real sex. But the goal is not to have sex. The goal is to achieve more attention. This is their income. This is their commodity. This is their gold, right? Attention is their gold. Pure fucking bespoke golden nuggets of attention are what they feast on. It's their soul essence, right? So when Elaine is posting on at Goblinson or Josh, what she's doing is getting attention from them so that she can suck off his audience. So she can suck off his audience, right? She wants to suck off all of Godwinson's audience. She wants to suck every single one of them off from Godwinson onto her. And same thing with Josh, because every single view the e-girl gets has a potential to create 4 orbiters. Orbiters are what sustain the e-girl. They're like the cattle, right? If the big edicts are the hunts, right? The big bisons. The orbiters are the cows back home who she goes to for her daily sustenance, right? Every edict, right, has an audience. People like Ekoven, people like ZXV or Trifox, right? Or here's one you got. I'm fucking Joey, right? I forget. Oh god, it's been so long since I used Twitter. I remember the full username, but Joey, Joey on Twitter, who I'm mutuals with, right? He follows Godwinson. He's a bit of a coomer himself. I've noticed that, right? Elaine starts getting attention from Godwinson, and Josh, guys like Joey, follows her, becomes one of the orbiters, right? That's the instant gratification from this, but. So she creates an army of orbiters, right? And what an orbiter, the relationship between orbiter and e-girl, and you should know this by now, but I'm going to have to teach it to you, because you don't know. The orbiter is you. You, the simple-minded man. The e-girl feeds off of you. The orbiter will message the e-girl and be in their server and message them and go them up and really juice them up and, get them going. And then the e-girl will take that and will sometimes give back. That's the thing, the simp e-girl dynamic relationship isn't as one-sided as one might think, from my experience. Not being in one, mind you, but having observed Discord servers where this goes down. Prime example, Tux and Singed Halo. Singed Halo and Tux were messaging back and forth. Singed Halo is a e-girl, by the way, who is kind of where the whole Tux shit all spiraled out of control. Got this person, right? Singed Halo is messaging back and forth with Tux. It's not just like they are having a dialogue, a conversation, right? But the simp, the orbiter, is way more feeding into the e-girl, right? It's not like a back and forth. It's not like a normal friendship or conversation. It's parasocial. People will say, to me, it's leech-like. Leeching the energy from you. So, orbiters. A girl online who's an attention whore, who has orbiters, who inevitably goes after the biggest edict she can find. Right? That's it. Simple as that. It's so fucking simple. You should be able to spot it a mile away. I don't even need to see any of this, by the way, to spot one of these bitches. I can tell from the moment I hear the voice Not even the voice. The moment I see a single message, a single Twitter post, a single fucking word typed by one of these e-girls, I can spot it. I know exactly who they are, what their fucking life is like, their actual personality, everything. Because they're that simple, because they're not that complicated. They're that bare bones. They're just like that easy. Like, the second I heard Snack's voice on the phone, by the way, that one stream night where she called into my stream, instantly I knew everything fucking about her. She's an e-girl, bad influence, looking for attention where she didn't fucking belong, need to get away. Bad, bad, bad vibes. I'll tell you what really stretches me. Sometimes when sometimes you get a DM from someone, or a message, or you'll be in a Discord server and they'll talk to you, right? And I don't really get these that often because I'm Kahool, the king of the incels. Thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for making me ugly so I don't have to put up with this shit. There are some times when you get messages about this, right? And you'll get this feeling in the back of like your right here or in your stomach, like this in the back of your throat. It's like this dry, like black hole swallowing, and you just get like this like the shivers, like ugh, whew. Like something physical happens when you encounter one of these things, right? One of these e-girls. And every time, I'm not sure if it's just me because I'm hyper aware of this shit, but I'm hopeful that most of you, I think the truth is, most of you who are interacting with these people, you also feel it. Like the second you encounter one, you just get like oh, this ain't good. This is bad vibes. It's a bad fucking feeling, right? Like when you see one and they interact with, especially when they interact with you and they're like messaging you, asking you for shit, like they'll ask you to invite you to your Discord server or whatever, or they'll fucking say something like that. You can instantly tell if that person is an e-girl because the way they're typing, the way their mannerisms are. It's usually very like cutesy presenting, while also being very vague. Maybe usually there's a little bit of negging and like banter involved, right? There's a little bit of like shitting on you, right? While also trying to like suck you up. It's a little bit of both. All of that. It's the textbook. The textbook. Because they're not cultivating a real friendship or a real relationship like a normal fucking human being. Which, by the way, this is, as much as you may think I'm a misogynist, this is not all women online are like this. If you go to like video games or whatever, or like normal non-sector parts of the internet, which, to be clear, most of the internet now, most of the world's addicted to the internet now. This is us old internet addicts who have been posting hardcore on the internet since 2000 fucking 2, right? Even pre 2007, brother. Since like pre YouTube, pre 2002 era internet fucking addicts. That's a predominantly male group, right? And the sector is mostly men. But as time goes on, thanks to phones, most people online are women. Like not in the sector, but like on apps, especially on Instagram. Like in terms of total internet traffic, women are by far the most common ones. However, by the time you get diluted down and like women, like when guys would get kicked out of the big group, it's because we're fucking racist or something, or we say something stupid. Like a lot of guys would get kicked into the sector just by time. It just happens. We find stuff, we get bored of certain things. Like stuff just pisses us off and we get into the sector. That's how I think things go. With women, they are pushed here, right? And to me, importantly, the second you start seeing e-girls online, turn tail and fucking run. Godwinson, I'm sure, is enjoying making videos about this and wants to do a stream with Elaine because he thinks it'll be funny, it'll be good content. And I'll tell you what, he may be able to pull off something funny, but he needs to be fucking careful because these people they're fucking vampires. They're not here. They don't care if they look bad. Doesn't matter if you make them look retarded or stupid or whatever. They're getting by on them posting tits of themselves online and sucking up the orbiters as they come. Because it'll still work like clockwork. Doesn't matter how bad you make them look. Any publicity for an e-girl is good publicity. Because it just keeps increasing their followers. And it keeps increasing the numbers for them, increases the dopamine level, increases the orbiters, which feeds into them being able to go after bigger edicts. Once she's done with Goblinson, she can move on to Ralph. Once she's done with Ralph, she can move on to fucking Tommy C, or any of those fucking like upper, like the middle, like Nicholas Diorio, or like, or Turkey Tom, or fucking even Emblem, and could be on the radar, or like iDubbbz, or iDubbbz is probably too high right now, but once she's done this tier, she can go to the next tier, and then go up to up. This is the climb to the top. We need to cut it off now. Don't give it attention. Don't give it your energy. Don't become an orbiter. Simple as this. Girl online, attention whore, who has orbiters, goes after the biggest edict she can find. Like what happened with Snacks and PPP. Snacks, attention whore, girl online, had orbiters like Torba and whatever in the order 9 angles, found a bigger edict than Torba, went after it. PPP at the time already had an e-girlfriend who, I don't know much about the Irish. I know more about the Snacks. I knew about Irish tranny, right? But whatever happened, like, Snacks stole PPP from Irish tranny, which, by the way, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's all just insanity. All just stupid shit. I'm really tired. It's like 3 a.m. So here's the final message from me. This is a rambling video. I'm just going on. It's 20 fucking minutes long. I don't know what the fuck I'm even saying anymore. But it's this simple. This is all Elaine is. This is her entire personality. I'm sure she has likes and interests and all the other things that regular people have. But her personality and her existence is so shallow and vapid and depraved of anything but soulless attention sucking that this ball, these 4 points, that's it. That gets up her how she operates morning, noon, and night. When she gets up in the morning, she goes to sleep. This is her whole fucking life. There's nothing else. There's no deeper meaning. When you meet real people in real life, you'll find there's depth and intricacy, and you're able to really hold a real, like, bond and conversation with them outside of just basic shit. But the e-girl exists only for drama. Oh, also, I forgot. 5. Can you see that? Drama. That's a big one. They cause it, they suck to it, they become part of it, they're attracted to it. So if there's the drama in here, the reason why you're seeing a huge uptick in e-girls in the sector, by the way, which I'm sure if you've been following, you know that there's a lot of e-girls in this sector right now, especially on kiwi farms and like orbiting this shit, and like obviously lolcow.farm is a huge part of the reason why that is the case. They love drama. They just love reading about drama, posting about drama, and being part of drama. Being the center of attention to drama is the best part of it. Why? I don't fucking know. It gets them off, I think. I mean, I can understand why people like drama. It's entertaining. It's a dopamine rush to hear this fucking juicy details. But Elaine will be this. She is the Snacks of today. It's as Snacks was, or Isabella Janke was the Snacks of, it's similar to Snacks, and Snacks is similar to fucking, going back, Belle Delphine, whoever you want to fucking call. The classic Eagles. Brittany Venti. Although some people think she's above it, she's not. Same fucking group. All e-girls, you must learn, my children, you must learn to avoid these people. That doesn't mean you can't talk to girls online. I get it. You're fucking lonely. You got nothing to do. You're desperate for some kind of human connection. And having someone who's in the sector like you would be, oh. You're falling into the trap. The spider's there. The devil wears a pretty dress. The devil does not come to you as a demon, a fierce being. The devil comes to you as a man or a woman in fine clothes and sweet talks you into accepting his deal. I'm sure Elaine will have some run where she ends up being a pedophile or something, or a groomer, or she accuses someone else of being a pedophile, or maybe already has been or will be. I don't know. That seems to be nonstop. A small aside. If any of you are wondering why the sector's been so fucking depressing and like miserable lately, I'll give you one word wide. Why pedophile? Pedophiles are fucking there. There's always been a stinge of the pedophilia shit since even the early days of 4chan with like pedo bear stuff, and obviously Lolly was all over 4chan back in the day. And I think the difference between now and then, and why someone like, I mean, people have been calling out Josh for his fucking switch take, like he was allowing Lolly back when 9chan was a thing, and like we're back on 8chan, and now is harshly against it, right? The thing that has changed for a lot of us, I think, I'm sure Josh is this way too, but especially me, the thing that really flipped my switch was how many fucking actual pedophiles are going on, right? Going around in the sector, right? Like people like Pamper Chew and fucking whoever the fuck else you want to call out as being an actual pedophile who like is legitimately, or like Tux or fucking, Chris Chan is sex offender shit, but like so many fucking people are actual fucking like are abusing children and abusing people who are younger than them, and it's disgusting and it makes you feel fucking miserable, right? And you're like, something's going fucking on and we need to crack down on it. But unfortunately, as the rest of the internet bubble grows bigger and our sphere grows smaller and becomes more niche and becomes more out of the realm of what's normal and accessible, because I mean 4chan was a popular website, right? It still is. It's a normal, with at the time was as big as something like Reddit. I'm not sure it's as big as Reddit, but it's as popular as something like Reddit or Twitter. It's one of the staples of the internet, right? Not the case with the dawn of apps being the predominant place to post, right? And especially with the death of 8chan, well, probably second biggest image board in the world at the time, well, second biggest English language image board. Like and as more of us get pushed into forums, like no one besides us uses forums, right? Maybe like there's a couple of obscure like bodybuilders or incels or whatever the fuck, but it's all like weird fringe communities, and our interest isn't like, the sector's interest isn't exactly video games or movies or something like media consumption, something normal. It's just drama. The sector's consumption is just drama, which means it's the most fringe of possible access. And as we get more narrow and more fucked because of this, the more the population of pedophiles will grow. Because they're literally that, but for all of society. Like, that is what pedophiles are. They're the most niche and fringe fucking part. They're like the most ostracized and shunned group, rightfully so. So they're coming to the only place they can't get kicked out because no one gets kicked out here. But we should kick them out. The question is, can we? Before it's too late. Anyways, Elaine is a dumb horror cunt who is like some fucking Britpole fucking wannabe who's been. It's just the same shit, man. Like, it's the same fucking bitch. It's the same bitch. Same bitch, different look, different day, different name. It's the same fucking person. Same personality, same awful existence. Don't fucking, do not fucking engage with this bitch. Do yourself a favor. Enjoy the thread. Enjoy the lolcow shit. Laugh at this bitch. Do not become an orbiter. Do not directly engage with and try to pursue and build her up. Because the more attention she gets, the more of a platform she has, the more likely the weaker willed of us, aka orbiters, will fall into the trap. And if you are a weaker-willed person, wisen up. Your existence is what allows this menace to continue. You know that. That without this, there would be no Elaine. But yeah, I didn't actually read any of the thread. Besides just like, I saw that there was a fucking nude tit photo, and I saw some like what she typed or whatever, and how she's talking, and it's like, yeah, it's this one again. It's this. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm a woman online. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I'm a woman with breasts. You have to listen to what I have to say. What I say matters. What I say matters. Talk to me. You have to talk to me and listen to me like I matter. We do Eleanor from 8 Crazy Nights. Why, Godwinson? Why would you do that, Godwinson? Here's how Elaine talks to her mom at night. Mother, they're posting about me on Kiwi Farm. They're saying the mean things to me again. It's so terrible. Now, honey, you gotta calm down. You can't be saying things. Mom, they're gonna... Here's how she talks to the Sims. Hey, baby, you wanna see my boobs? Oh, I'm so sexy. Oh. I'm really tired. Tired of this shit. No more. I told you all out war on e-girls. But this is a virus. There's no vaccine for this virus, buddy. There's no Rook shot to get you juiced up against this. You just gotta be aware. And this ruins friendships, by the way. You know, these orbiters, they'll come in, they'll be friends going in, going out, they'll hate each other. Like PPP and me and Surfer and Godwinson. And that's not why Godwinson and PPP broke up, but when you fall into this, you start down the path of sin. And I'm not the most religious person. I'm not the expert on religion itself. But one thing I do believe, personally, sin, I don't know whether you get punished for your sins in hell. I'm assuming you probably will. Or whether afterlife, how the sin punishment works. I'm not that smart to know. But I do know that sin punishes you on earth as well. The acts of sin, the reason why you shouldn't sin, it's not just because of what will happen when you die. Because in life, the consequences will hurt you now. The weight of your sin will carry upon your burden now. The more you suck up to sluts and try and that's the thing. That feeling in the back of your throat when you encounter one of these, when I encounter one of these, it's the feeling of sin. You know, it's like a drug. You can feel it. There's a little bit of good in there because it makes you feel like a dopamine rush to have this attention brought upon you by this female online. Whoa, a girl is talking to me? Whoa. Oh my God, a girl is talking to me tonight? Oh my God. Whoa. This is crazy. And there's obviously some of that's real. It's like, sometimes you can be genuinely excited because a girl is talking to you. That's fine. But when it goes into, when you see the darkness and you ignore the darkness for that dopamine hit, it's a drug. It's like a drug. It's literally a drug, and you become an addict. And when you give in to your temptations, you become fat and disgusting like me. It's like eating too much, or drinking too much, lusting too much. It's not good for you, boys. And for you e-girls out there, fuck off. Stop posting your goddamn janky-ass tits online. I'm sick of this. This is the fucking second... when was the fucking Chudwoods leak? Like last week? It's the second disgusting pair of tits I've seen flop in front of my fucking face online in the span of a couple weeks. Stop posting them. Fuck off. I don't want to... Your tits look disgusting. I'm just gonna say, your tits look fucking disgusting. Your body is horrifying. You're ugly as sin. And maybe someday some man will love you. And maybe someone finds you attractive. But it's not fucking me. And it's not most people online. Fuck off. And that goes for every woman on the internet. Stop posting your fucking naked bodies everywhere. Twitter is unusable at this point for me. I'm sick of it. It just grosses me the fuck out. Not women bodies in general, like I get it. It's sexually appealing, right? But in my heart, it's just fucking weird and gross to see someone's fucking naked body all over the goddamn screen when I didn't ask for it. Get fuck off. And stop posting. It goes for guys too, but it's mostly women who are doing this, and it's mostly it's acceptable for women now to post their tits online for attention, cause oh the boys will love it. Oh, fuck off. You're gross. Especially you, Elaine. You're a gross, nasty, grody motherfucker. You're disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Here's an impression of the 8-bit guy. Hello and welcome to the 8-bit guy. Today we're looking at Elaine's tits. They were posted to me on my email. But, I'm not supposed to look at this kind of stuff because my wife, but we're doing this for the show. And I thought, well, let's take a look. So I'm opening up the boobs here and, ugh, 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 ugh. That's disgusting. The growth on the stench on this is massive. It's gonna take a lot of retrobriting to clean up. Get rid of all this yellow jank stain. Stop a retrobriting a human. It's like some retro YouTuber. Is that like a fucking bodybuilding contest? Just like, get this person the retrobrite. Like, he's just got like the hydrochloric acid in the UV sunbed rays, just going to zap all the dirt off the body. Well, this is just not working. Let me put a paperclip in there and... Oh, it's ruined. Into the trash it goes. Let's... Retrobrite yourself. Go and retrobrite yourself. If you don't know how to retrobrite, you take hydrochloric acid and you cover your skin in it, and then you let it stand out in the sun, and it whitens things. It whitens yellow the plastic up and cleans it up like cleans that old computer up good as new. Why don't you go do it to yourself, Elaine? Go retrobrite yourself, you dumb bitch.